Get you the morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
The price rises at Adelaide Oval. Let's give you a little sense of what's happening. So a full-strength beer back in 2021 was $8.50. Now it's $9.90. I'm not a beer drinker, so does that feel steep?
Yeah, yes and no. Because now at night, $10 for a beer when you go out is very, very normal.
Okay.
But at the same time, yeah, look, if you were trying to get yourself into a situation where you'd had a heap of beers under your belt, I wouldn't be going to the football trying to do that. Maybe go somewhere else before you get to the football. I don't know, but also at the same time, do it responsibly.
Yep.
I shouldn't have said any of that.
None of it.
No.
Take it all back. It's fine. It's not live. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good.
So a pie in 2021 was $4.50. Now it's $5.70.
Yep.
And a bottled water was $4.50. Now it's $5.40.
Oh, okay.
House wine, for those who like to partake, $7.50, and now it's $9.
Wow. Okay, that's a big increase.
Yep.
And I always wonder about just who's really policing how big the serve is.
Yes.
Feels like they're pretty small serves, you know what I mean?
Well, they serve them in those little thimble glasses.
Yeah.
At least I guess when you go to a pub, you get like a decent sized wine glass and they've got the line, so there's a pure measurement there.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
We don't know do this thing where we really show our age, but dead set. I remember back in my day playing footy as a youngster. It wasn't even called Auskick back then. But then afterwards, you'd go get a hamburger with a lot, no tomato, because tomato for some reason in my little brain was gross back then. Some chips, chocolate, and also like a big thing of Coke. Yeah. There's no way. You're getting change from $10. 100%.
Yeah. I'm so scared to work in this space in terms of how much I used to pay maybe for my lunch order back in prom.
20 cents.
It wasn't 20 cents. It wasn't 20, but I do remember buying 20 cents mixed lollies where you got like this massive bag of mixed lollies for 20 cents. That was cool.
Yeah, you get cobras and all sorts of things.
Yeah, but you could honestly, like, remember when you used to write out in a texter on a brown paper bag your lunch order? We're probably talking a pie and a strawberry milk and a packet of chips for, I don't know, like
here we go.
Under $4.
Did your lunch bags have, like, was it printed on there or did you just handwrite it?
No, you hand wrote it.
Okay. We had we had printed ones. You just ticked what you wanted. You put your notes there, like, please add sauce or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Geez, we're holding off here, absolutely.
I'm waiting for it.
Good on us.
No. Do you know what? I don't care. Go your hardest. Go on then. What you got?
Did they have Glad Wrap back then? I'm just joking. We're just having fun purely because it's Friday. Can we do this though, Joe? It's 13/24/10. What did you used to get that was a steal?
Yeah.
And now everything's changed.
Yeah.
So just going out and having a couple of beers now, even if you go out by yourself, just to have a couple of beers to unwind.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name the place, but I'll say that I went to a sample game. It was on a Friday night, so you can sort of work out which club it was because they play a lot of the games on a Friday night.
Yeah.
2 beers, it was a craft beer. 2 pints.
Yeah.
$36.
Wow.
And I had to go back.
That is ridiculous.
The first time in my life I had to go back and I went back to the bar Keep and I said, excuse me, great establishment by the way.
Yeah.
Just want to clarify something. Did I just pay $36 for 2 beers?
Yeah.
To which she said, yes, it's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I said, that's something we can both agree on.
Can we just go back to ordering lunch at school? So when you're on the farm, how did it work? Like if you felt like a steak sandwich or something, did you just walk out in the back paddock and go point to a cow and go, I'll have that one?
Absolutely. The cow could see it coming too. You could just tell in its voice. Oh, geez, something's going on here.
That is horrible.
Fresh.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, okay. You can mercilessly rip me for my age, and I rip him for growing up on a farm with 8 people in the entire town, and I get in trouble.
No, I was saying about going out and picking the cows.
As we always say, from paddock to plate, fresh. She's sea producers are.
She's a vegetarian.
But I would assume that, Jodes, back in your day.
Oh, yeah.
Like back in your day, it was like the father worked, the mum stayed at home. So why wasn't she packing your lunch every day?
Excuse me very much. My mother was a nurse and worked night shift every single evening. Thank you. Don't you dare bring Colleen into this. How very dare.
We love
Colleen
Colleen.
is a saint, by the way.
Yeah, we
yes.
do love
Yes, how very dare you
Take it back.
So what else? What else did you used to get?
Nothing. No.
Was it like 10 cents for a sausage roll?
13, 24, 10. Can we take a little trip down memory lane, please?
Yep.
What did you used to get that was an absolute steal, but now, given the times they are changing,
yes,
you just can't quite afford it anymore?
Cannot afford it.
Oh, Joes, we're taking a little trip down memory lane because this is off the back of the price hike at Adelaide Oval. Your stock standard beer's gone up almost $1, and everything across the board since 2021.
We just want to go back to the good old days where things were so damn cheap before the whole cost of living crisis, etc., etc.
Yeah. What used to be a steal, but now it's just a little bit too steep. Let's go to Danny. Good morning to you, Danny.
Hi, everyone.
What do you used to pay, Danny?
So we used to spend school holidays with my grandmother, and it's really going to show my age because we filled our pockets with 1 cent and 2 cent coins.
Yes.
And we'd go to the local deli, and every single lolly was 1 cent.
That's amazing.
Oh, brilliant.
The other day I went to the supermarket. I bought a packet of snakes, 8 snakes in that packet. It cost me $6.
Oh,
That's
my
ridiculous.
God. Outrageous.
That is outrageous.
Isn't
Crazy.
it? And we were just saying here, like even lollies when they're on special, they're still $5 now.
Yeah, and they say it's half price. It never is.
It never is.
Ridiculous.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much. Liz, what did you used to pay back in the day that you can't afford now?
Well, I had 10 cents left over from my school bus fare, so I used to scab the old brown 2 cent coin in the playground and could buy an apple turnover.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful way to get through the afternoon.
10 cent apple turnover. How good.
10 cent. Now, what do you reckon you're going for an apple turnover now at your stock standard bakery? That's upwards of $5 or $6.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily 6.
Do you know how much it is now, Liz?
No, I don't.
Liz, and I bet you that tasted like the best thing in the whole entire world.
It was. And fresh cream.
Fresh cream. Now it just comes out of a can, doesn't it, in that situation? Well done. Thank you, Kylie. What did you used to pay back in the day?
30 cents for a McDonald's ice cream cone.
Oh!
Yes.
I'm just trying to think, how long ago was that, Kylie?
I don't know, but I can't afford them now. Obviously, I don't know how much they are.
What do they charge now?
Yeah,
I actually
$1.
can't remember. 6. Yeah, it's up a lot.
it's around about $1 because that's one of the go-to treats for my kids.
Is it?
Or Macca's
Yeah.
cone. Then you go through in the drive and you're like, wow, I do the same thing, Kylie. I'm like, remember when it was 30 cents? I used to get 2.
Yes. Used to be able to get the flake as well for 60.
Oh, yes, what a bargain. If you brought a flake on its own, it's like $3 now, isn't it?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, and also,
probably.
do they still do the sundaes, like the caramel sundaes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yum.
Absolutely. Kylie, it sounds like we should all head to Macca's sometime and have a bit of a dessert
Ice cream
treat.
sundae party. Thank you. Oh, look who it is.
Look who it's trouble.
Look who's called. Adsy.
Bit like the first caller, you used to be able to go to the deli and get these little ghost drops. They're 5 cents each, and you've got all different colours, and they make your tongue go whatever colour the lolly was.
Yeah.
So fun.
I don't know if you'd remember them, but
Yep. Traditionally, I think it was blue, red and green, wasn't it?
yeah, that's the one. Then they brought out black and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't get them anymore. Like that lady said, a bag of mixed lollies these days like $2 or $3.
Yeah.
I want to know, as a kid, is there anything better than changing the colour of your tongue?
Oh, jeez.
Nah, definitely not.
What about the street credit you get around the playground when you've got a different coloured tongue? Crazy.
I wonder if Adsy's tongue turned into the colour of Bundy last night.
Yeah, what colour was your tongue, Adsy?
No, it was Johnny Walken.
Johnny Morgan, sorry. My fault.
Oh,
Adsy, thank you so much.
Hey, rate me at reading the room.
Oh, truly awful.
What do you mean?
Truly awful.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
No, the most obvious cues in the world just go...
Yeah, well, okay, there was that time where you guys were all crying. I thought it was a leaky eye competition and I didn't quite read the room. But apart from that, I feel like it's not too bad.
No, you are the worst at reading cues.
No, I tell you what the worst is.
Who?
Demi Lovato.
Oh, why?
Okay, Demi Lovato has been slammed for performing her song Heart Attack, keywords Heart Attack,
Yes.
at an event hosted by the American Heart Association.
I think I'd have a heart attack.
The AHA's annual Go Red for Women Red Cross Collection concert was an event intended to raise awareness about deadly cardiovascular issues.
Whoa.
So Demi, who's so terrible at reading the room, we know that, went viral after footage of the performance was posted to social media, sparking, as you'd imagine, a lot of confusion. It's been reported that she explained to the audience that the song Heart Attack had many parallels for her. She said it's about my journey and a reminder for all of us in the room just how strong the mind-heart-body connection truly is. I think I'm going to have a heart attack.
Meantime, 68-year-old Gary, who survived his heart attack, is sitting up the back going, Is she taking the piss?
What it's gone. They're like, get her off. Get the iPod on. Just shuffle it. Play anything. Oh, no. Next song. That's not working at all.
Oh, God.
Seriously, Demi. Like, what could be worse than that? It's like turning up to a feminist convention playing this. Do you like that, ladies? No? Okay. Let's go down to the teachers' convention. How are we going, guys? No one's reading the room these days.
God.
The worst examples that I've ever seen, though, Jodes, and I'm pretty sure these are absolutely true, was the annual convention of healing for sufferers of erythrophobia, which is genuinely a genuine fear of the colour red. Doja Cat was the special performance.
I don't care, I paint the town red.
Just in poor taste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Oh, dear. Susan's up the back, just in the fetal position, rocking back and forth, sucking her tongue.
Don't paint it red. Don't you dare paint it red.
Don't you hate red.
Oh, but clearly the worst example that I've ever seen, and still to this day, absolutely still trying to recover, when I took my cat Huey to the Cats Recovering from Chronic Stress Due to Sudden Exposure to Large Quantities of Water convention.
Yeah.
Would you believe that our good friends Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion?
On the top, make it drop, that's some wet.
Like, what?
Get a bucket and a mop.
Why does this keep happening?
I'm talking.
Someone please think of the poor kitty cats recovering. Some unbelievable research has crossed my desk. Very, very alarming.
And I've always said about you, research, finger on the pulse.
Oh, yeah. Great segue, by the way. Let's talk about fingers in particular. The link between Alzheimer's disease and picking your nose.
What?
So it makes sense. Basically, it means that if you're transferring all these germs from your fingers into your nose, so the more that you pick your nose, the stronger chance you have of getting Alzheimer's disease.
Oh, you're in real trouble.
Oh, my gosh. I'm in so much trouble.
Oh, no.
So much of my day is spent picking my nose.
I would love a little, like, dash cam in your car trained on you, because obviously you think your car's invisible and no one can see you knuckles deep. You would sit there fishing for hours.
Yeah, you say knuckles deep. I say fist deep sometimes. Sometimes 2 or 3 fingers per nostril both times.
Like that.
That's upwards of 6 fingers in my face at one time.
6 fingers at a go. And I feel sad for you, because there'd be nothing left. There'd be no gold left to mine in that nose of yours.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Abandon the mine, for goodness sake. Find a new spot.
Board up the entrance.
I'm hoping, though, Joe, it's just one of those medical urban legends.
Right.
You know those little things that you got told as a kid?
Yeah.
Which maybe you discovered as an adult. You're like, that is absolute
BS.
BS. For example, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
No.
Incorrect.
No.
The doctor's still going to knock on your door.
No.
He'll find something, because a single apple to give you a full bill of health, so much so that you don't need to go see a medical professional, it's not going to happen.
Because if your diet consists of a litre of bourbon, a packet of Doritos and 68 cigarettes, the doctor ain't staying away.
No. Absolutely spot on.
The doctor's not going to go, he's all right, he's had his apple.
Yeah. 2 litres of bourbon per day?
Yeah.
Mixed with some delicious nacho cheese Doritos? Sure, it sounds delicious in theory. Holistically, not good for you. Apple's going to do absolutely nothing.
That apple ain't going to save you.
Swallowing gum stays in your gut for 7 years. Incorrect.
Not true?
That's not true. Apparently it's like 3 or 4 days at the most.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Coincidentally enough, my son, who's 5 years old, he's in year 1. He told me that the other day. He said, guess what?
What?
Told me that stat.
Yeah.
I thought it's amazing after all of these years.
Still going around.
That little urban legend is still doing the rounds.
Yeah. And all the marketers at the chewing gum companies are like, can we get rid of that?
Yeah, geez, swallow gum. Get some more. It's fine.
Can someone debunk that theory, please?
Yeah, you'll get some gluey guts, but that's fine for a few days. Watermelons will grow in your stomach if you swallow the seeds.
Ooh.
Incorrect.
Right, okay. That's
You're
not...
like, well, how do you explain this big belly?
That's a baby.
Yeah, that's either a baby or too many beers. Just lay off all that extra junk food.
Maybe that big burrito you had for lunch, Del.
Yeah. And
shouldn't have
finally,
had the rice in it. Shouldn't have.
No, you shouldn't have.
No.
You shouldn't have had the chipotle sauce either.
No.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Catches up with you though, doesn't it?
It really does.
And finally, too much self-pleasure time will make it fall off. I don't want to talk about it. Roll the ads, please.
I really need a chit chat. Let's have a chit chat. It is so time for a chit chat. Let's go, girls.
Ladies, assemble.
Yeah. So basically, this is all the chick conversations that we have off air. We were like, you know what? Everyone's talking about it. May as well do it on air, hey? And if you want to get involved, breakfast@nova919.com.au, which is exactly what Anonymous has done this morning. Hey, Jodie, Abby and Zoe, I want to hear your thoughts. Is it ever okay to go through your partner's phone? ? My partner has been super distant recently and spending more time on his phone than usual, and I've always thought it's bad to check your partner's phone, but I have a feeling I should. Please keep me anonymous. Well, we will, because you haven't put your name there, so we couldn't expose you even if we wanted to.
Never tried.
All right, so obviously we have Abby from the newsroom, who I would say is normally single, but who knows over after the weekend.
Yeah.
A big Saturday night.
It's a day-by-day thing, isn't it?
Wasn't it?
Maybe the Peacock and I are back together.
Yeah,
Whoa, outrageous
Right.
revelations.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He's just in your booth.
Yeah. It's a real grey area for Abby, isn't it? We never quite know. And we've got Zoe here, who is in her 20s, very career-focused. Just an all-round gorgeous human being, I have to say.
We're calling her Glowy at the moment.
Glowy.
She just had a big glow-up last week with a new haircut.
I'm never going to hear the end of this. Am I?
All right, Abs, thoughts on checking your partner's phone? Have you ever done it? Have you had it done to you?
I had it done to me once and it didn't end well.
Oh, geez. What'd they find?
Oh, someone went through your phone. Oh, dear.
But he was living in Melbourne, and he essentially, it was ridiculous even thinking that it could work. And he came over and went through my phone. But anyway,
did he find naked pictures of a peacock?
Yeah.
I wasn't into peacocks back then, to be honest. So my thought process is, if you're getting to the point where you think you need to go through your partner's phone, probably not working. Number one, as I get older, obviously communication becomes the key. But my ex in Cairns, he did things like I'd walk into...
Jeez, you've had them all over Australia, haven't you, Dale?
But we were walking... I'll be quiet. We were walking... I was walking into the kitchen. He had his phone in his right hand. I walked up on the right-hand side and he moved it to his left. So, straight away, I was like, why are you
hiding
moving your phone? You're hiding something. So...
Don't they say one of the signs is when people leave their phones face down like that?
Yeah, or if you're going to the toilet and stuff and you're taking your phone with you, it can't be left around, then there's an issue. So I think, to me, the relationship's over. Sorry.
No. Once you've gone through the phone, it's done.
It's done.
Wow. Why is Domino's Pizza calling you at midnight?
All right, go Zoe.
It's an interesting one because I've done it in my previous relationship when I was I was like 17. So, of course, I went through his phone and I didn't find anything I wanted to see. But I think, no, you shouldn't go through your partner's phone. Same sort of thing, Abs, if you are, there's obviously a problem. I think if I had a partner that went through my phone, I'd be PI double fived. I'd be like, come on, but only because I know I'm not doing anything wrong. If you've got nothing to hide, it should be fine to go through your phone.
Sounds like someone's got something to hide.
Yeah, maybe. I'm a dirty bird.
I'm a spot checker, so I don't mind if my husband's phone's just sitting on the bench. I'll just have a quick look and have a quick peruse and see what's going on. But I'm mainly looking for not messages from other women, but just to see if he's made plans to play golf anytime soon.
Valid.
So that's...
Do you know what?
That's what he hides from me.
I'd be more concerned if I had a boyfriend going through my phone. I'd be more concerned about him reading my texts with my girlfriends, because that's where he's going to find out what I really think.
And that's some advice for anyone looking at going through someone's phone. Yeah. Don't look for another man or woman's name. Look for the friends. Messages.
So true.
That's where the juice is.
Okay. 13, 24, 10. Should you go through your partner's phone? Have you gone through your partner's phone?
If you've gone through your partner's phone as well and you've found something outrageous.
Oh, my God, dish.
Dish, please. 13, 24, 10.
And let me just do a little spot check on you, please. Do you go through Kara's phone? Does she go through your phone?
Oh, sometimes I used to go through Kara's phone, but it's so boring. It'd be like parenting advice or Facebook Marketplace or... Give us some spice, Kara.
Yeah, good sake.
Oh, God.
Right, 13, 24, 10. We'll take yours next.
I really need a chit chat. Let's have a chit chat. It is so time for a chit chat.
Let's go, girls.
I love this little version of Chick Chat because for this particular topic, I reckon there's a chance of some spice.
Okay, so we got an email. Hey, Jodie, Abby and Zoe. Not Andrew, because you're not involved in this. I want to hear your thoughts. Is it ever okay to go through your partner's phone? She's thinking about it because he's super distant. So, she's come to the right place for advice. Am I right? Yeah.
Yep.
2 people, no, you should not. 1 person, hell yes, go for it. All right, let's go to Stacey. I've just read what's happened to you. Please tell everyone. Oh, my God.
So he was my husband at the time. We were supposed to get married. We did end up getting married. He had left his Apple Watch at home, and I felt like something was going on. And when I went through his Apple Watch, I found messages from his dad that we didn't actually have contact with, saying that he had set up for my fiancé to move to Canberra with family and to take our 2-year-old son with him.
Whoa!
Whoa.
And not to marry you?
Yeah, and we did. We sorted it out, but we got married. But safe to say it's no longer a marriage anymore.
Yeah, like who am I to give relationship advice? But in my world, massive red flag.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so I'm sorry. So you're not, you did get married, but you're not togetger anymore?
No. We've been separated for almost 3 years.
Did Dad come to the wedding?
No.
No.
Hello. That's the now 6-year-old son.
Oh, so sweet.
Beautiful.
Oh, it sounds like things
Beautiful
worked out
timing.
okay, Stace.
Yes. We're very happy now.
Wow.
Oh, good.
That's unbelievable.
If I tried to check my husband's Apple Watch, I'd be useless because I wouldn't be able to read it. It's far too small for me to be able to read his text messages on there.
Yeah, so I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
I really don't use Apple Watch when I had Apple Watch except for going for a run and things like that.
Oh, yeah, just to measure how quick you were each kilometre.
It's 12 Ks at 450 splits. Doesn't really matter. All that matters is you're out there doing something. Good stuff, guys. Let's go to Paul. Paul, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I dated a lady for a couple of years, and we were pretty open about our phones, and we knew each other's passwords and everything like that, so it wasn't an issue. Then I noticed that after a couple of years, she started getting a little bit secretive about her phone, and when she was asleep one night, I actually went through her phone, which I felt a bit bad about, but I just needed to check it, and I found 2 sets of photos of another boyfriend that she was seeing behind my back.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, she had 3 of us going at the same time.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Was her name Abby from the newsroom?
Yeah, wow. Paul, how did you handle this? What was your next step?
Well, I asked her about it, and she got angry because I was checking her phone. And she went off her tree at me for that. And I thought, okay, out of the whole conversation, you took away with the fact that I went through your phone.
Yeah.
Not the fact that you're dating 3 different men and I've been dating you for 2 years.
She's an ordinary person. Did you confront the other men by any chance? Did you have any communication with them?
No, I did find out that it was money orientated. The guy that she ended up being with on a regular basis was a FIFO.
Right, yeah.
Okay, are you sure it wasn't, her name wasn't Abby?
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, I realise that. No. That relationship ended quite abruptly after 2 years.
That's unbelievable.
Paul, I'm so sorry you went through that. Are you okay now? Do you have someone who doesn't have 3 other people on the go?
Yeah, I do actually.
Excellent.
I have a nice young lady now, and she's 10 years younger than me.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, boy. Hey, Paul landed on his feet. Well done, Paul.
Well done, Paul. Thank you. Let's go to Chloe. Hey, Chloe.
Look, I have been in the past. I think if you're mentally already checked out and you want a bit of proof, then, you know, I think it's the thing that you need to do for your own mental sanity a little bit.
Yeah.
But what if you're just checking for a little snoop and you ruin a bit of a surprise that they've made for you?
Oh, no. What happened?
Like, what if they're like, I'm going to propose to them and let's ask for some permission or something like that, and you've just gone and you've ruined it. What do you do then?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Has that happened to you or you ruined the surprise for yourself?
Look, no, I've only ever found bad things myself in a phone. Not very nice things. I've never found a nice surprise, unfortunately. But, yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, see, that is an interesting one as well, because then do you come clean or you've probably got to sit there and be like, just act surprised because you had ill intentions at the start? Oh, it's an absolute circus, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's a bit of a mess.
Hey, remember a few days ago when we spoke about Kelly Clarkson, how she told us what she likes to do in the shower?
Remind me.
Yeah, you're a bit of a fish, aren't you? She said she likes to, and she can't help it, she likes to quite regularly urinate in the shower.
Oh, that's
Classic dirty bird Kelly Clarkson.
Classic Clarkson.
And I told you how much I like to eat in the shower and also drink beers in the shower. Mm-hmm. Because the shower's there for much more than just washing yourself.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? There's another celebrity that's jumped on board the shower train.
What?
And that is living your life in there. So can you take a shower with me?
Oh,
I highly recommend you do. Don't take this the wrong way, but come on, take this little journey with me. Let's have a shower. Oh, there it is. Jessica Biel's the latest to come out to do something in the shower.
What does she like to do?
She's offered an insight into her daily routine by revealing her peculiar habit of eating in the shower, which is divided opinion, of course, but she's taken it the next step up. She said in a recent TikTok post that she likes to eat and drink in the shower-appropriate items like cereal or yogurt, coffee, tea, popsicles, to which she said, I know, melt factor, right? But safe, anything that drops, you're good. Love that from Jess.
I love your Jess Beale impression.
Oh,
good.
Basically what she's saying is you can do absolutely anything in the shower. And I mean anything. I don't think you understand what goes on in the Hayes household inside the shower.
Do I want to know while we're showering together?
What do you think Cara and I get up to in the shower?
Oh, wow.
What do you go and have a guess?
This escalated.
Go on, have a bit of a guess.
Well, are the kids home or are the kids out?
The kids, they might be home, they might be out.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you anyway. Number one, Cara and I actually got married in the shower.
What?
Which was nice. Number two, Cara gave birth to all three of our kids in the shower.
Yes.
That's how much we get around the shower.
Yeah.
Number three, the kids are homeschooled.
Yep.
So we teach the kids in the shower whilst they're showering as well.
Yeah.
So basically what we do in the shower is everything except for wash ourselves.
Yeah, right.
So that's just a bit of an insight into what happens in the Hayes household.
That's a real twist on showery things, isn't it?
You can get involved as well too, you bunch of dirty birds. 0400 919 919. Because Jess Beale's come out and she's bang on board, especially the popsicle thing and the coffee thing and everything that hits the floor. I'm not sure if she's eating it once it hits the floor. The shower's a free go zone.
No, I don't. I'm not sure about eating yogurt in the shower. Like, what if the water gets into the yogurt?
Oh, I can't hear you. Just turn it up a notch. Let me get that on your back there, Jodes. Oh, shit. What have you been doing?
I'd never suggest we shower together ever again.
Dirty back. Give that a bit of a scrub, please.
Stop it.
This may take a while, folks. Let's get to the break.
Happy to be corrected anytime on this show, 13 24 10 or 0400 919 919.
I'm incorrect, but...
I saw a picture of Phil Dunphy yesterday from Modern Family, i.e. Ty Burrell, and he had a moustache at the SAG Awards, and I just thought, oh my goodness, moustaches are horrendous.
Oh, how boy Phil?
I'm the cool dad. That's my thing. I'm hip. I surf the web. I text LOL. Laugh out loud. OMG. Oh my God. WTF. Why the face?
Yeah, throw a moustache in that. You got the perfect package.
Yeah. WTF. Why the face? It just got me thinking about the best/worst moustaches of all time, because I have this theory that no man looks good with a moustache, and I genuinely would balk at pashing someone who had one.
Really?
Yes. No.
What about David Boone?
No.
Hey, just bear in mind as well, you're going to offend some people here.
I know, that's okay.
I know the newsreader Abby, your old man, he's a beautiful character with a moustache.
My father has had a moustache for his whole entire life, and he shaved it off once and walked out to Mum, and she looked at him and she said, if you ever do that again, I will divorce you.
See, do you know what? Are we brother and sister, Abs? Because the exact same thing happened in my family. As long as I've known my dad, he's had a moustache. I'm pretty sure he was born with a moustache.
Okay. We do have the same skin tone at the moment.
Who knows?
Now, if I had said that, there would have been a Tassie joke straight away, wouldn't there?
Spot on. Well done.
Yeah.
That's Joe's reading the play. Well done.
We're from New South Wales and Adelaide, so we're normal.
Okay. Wow. So Ty Burrell or Phil Dunphy makes the top 5. Do you want to hear the rest?
Yes, please. You got a little top 5 best moustaches.
Sure.
Anyway, so is it best or worst?
Best/worst.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're highly acclaimed, but they're also terrible.
Yeah.
So Tom Selleck had a chevron. That's what it was called, a chevron. So, and I just think poor Jennifer Aniston had to mac on with him in Friends too. Yuck.
When did that happen?
Yuck.
Oh.
No, not Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox.
Yeah. Was it Courtney Cox?
Yeah, Courtney Cox and him dated because he was a little bit older. It was controversial. He was the friend of the family.
That's right. Okay. Well, I see. I don't mind being corrected on this occasion. Number 3, Justin Bieber had one for a little while, but it was just like a prepubescent boy that couldn't grow one.
That would have been a teenage moustache.
So it was a real wispy little number. Apparently his wife, Hayley, told him to shave it off.
Yes.
And all his fans were campaigning for him to get rid of it. They hated it.
Really?
Yep.
And then when Hayley says get rid of it, you go, I guess I'm getting rid of it.
I guess I am. Number 2, Anchorman,
Yeah,
Will
bang.
Ferrell.
Wait, let me say something. Let me say something.
Oh, it just works, doesn't it?
That was him in the mirror when he saw himself with a mustache. And the number 1 best/worst celebrity mustache, honourable mention to Ted Lasso, because that's a real thick, bushy number.
Yeah.
But it has to go to Brad Pitt.
Really?
He had one in Inglourious Bastards. So this is what I'm saying to you. The best looking man on the planet.
Yeah.
The sexiest man alive. Looked absolutely foolish, I tell you, with a mustache.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's not for everyone.
No.
Even the sexiest bloke on the planet can't pull out a moustache.
Oh, okay. Can you grow one?
Yeah, I can, but I look dangerous with a moustache. It looks like I'm some kind of underworld figure.
What do you mean?
Because it's quite dark and it's very, very thick, and I've got patches all over the rest of my face. It's the only part of my face where I can grow genuine facial hair.
Yeah, right.
Me too.
And it's not I love your moustache. It's beautiful. Can we talk about Christian Bale just for a second, because he is one of the great actors.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
Sure is. That's him in American Psycho.
Would you like to hear the specials? Not if you want to keep your spleen.
Oh, my goodness.
What a character he played in that.
Settle down, Christian. He's worth $120 million. Guess what sort of car he drives?
Oh, it'd be something fancy like a Ferrari or something like that, surely.
Absolutely not. A 2003 second-hand Toyota Tacoma.
Wow.
Which I guess is the equivalent of a Hilux.
Yeah, it's a pickup truck.
Yeah, right.
But really, really old.
Yeah.
And by this particular report as well, he bought it second-hand.
Second-hand Hilux. Wowee, Christian. You're worth $120 million. What are you thinking?
Yeah, just one of those situations where he's like, I don't care how much money's in the bank. I love my Tacoma and I'm not parting ways with it.
Absolutely.
You know, there's probably a significant other saying, it's time for you to ditch the Toyota and move on, Christian.
I guess people can have a real emotional attachment to their first cars though, can't they?
Yeah.
Attachment to a lot of things really that you just can't let go of, which is what we'd like to talk to you about this morning on 13 24 10. What can't you let go of?
Yeah, and sometimes it takes like an intervention from your significant other or maybe some friends where they just go, you know what, enough's enough. You're at the age where you should really let some things go. Can I go first?
Please do.
For me, it was hoop neck T-shirts.
Oh.
That was, I think that was a little bit cool back in 2010.
Hoop neck T-shirts. I
man.
think this is because you're quite partial to your pecs. You quite like them and you quite like to show them off. Am I right?
Well,
Tell me I'm wrong.
There might be a little bit of that. I had an intervention with my wife,
Yeah.
and I reckon a little bit of feedback from the team here as well about hoop neck T-shirts.
Yes.
To the point where Cara had to go through my wardrobe and basically
Just get rid of them.
physically get rid of them. And the other one for me is some of the brands that I used to wear.
Go on then.
Which I can't do anymore.
Yeah.
I was wearing a Stussy shirt the other day,
I
which
was
got some
going
heavy
to
feedback.
bring that up, like Stussy.
Yeah.
The early 2000s called and they want their cool brand back.
Yeah, I missed the call. Sorry,
Yeah.
didn't answer that call. Also, I've got some Mad Huey's tank tops.
Oh, my goodness.
And
Wow.
my wife's like, champion. I think she champed me.
Champion.
Listen, champion, you're pushing 40. No. You're not going out in public in that.
Yeah.
So you can wear them around the house.
Yep.
But don't you dare step foot outside. But I will not let go of these shirts.
My husband has some hockey cards that he collected as a kid, and he likes to say that they're our superannuation. That's what he's going to sell when we're older.
Because you bought them for $5 and now
Yeah.
they're worth $7.
Yeah, I know, exactly. 13 24 10, give us a call this morning. What can't you let go of? Christian Bale has an extremely surprising vehicle. He drives a 2003 Toyota Tacoma, which is like a Hilux, really.
Basically like a Hilux, a really old, beaten-up Hilux. If it's 21 years old.
The man's worth $120 million, and he's getting around in a beat-up old truck.
You've got to appreciate that.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
He also likes to drive around in a really old pickup truck.
Yeah. There are just some things in life that you can't let go of. It's one of those aggressively low
Yeah.
hoop neck T-shirts.
I like to show off my sternum every now and then. I think the people want to see my sternum. What about just to paint a picture? There's 4 ladies in the room. It was a collective shake of the head.
Yeah.
Like like you guys were in sync.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Nice.
Did your wife actually went through your closet and just cleaned them all out and said, that's enough?
I think she got rid of a few of the hoops. Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. 13 24 10, let's do this morning. What can you not let go of? Hey, Jessie.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What are you holding on to?
You know the clamp that the hospital puts on your baby from the umbilical cord?
Yeah.
I've still got my daughters with a little bit of the umbilical cord on there.
Oh, my God.
After it fell off. I can't get rid of it.
What is it? How big is it? And what is it doing? Is it'd just be like a little piece of almost a little bit of charcoal?
It's a tiny little shriveled up thing, shriveled up, but it's in Glad wrap, and I've just packed it away.
Yeah, just for a special occasion.
It's 12 years old at the moment. And it smells.
It's aging. It's aging beautifully.
It's aging really good.
Oh, okay. Maybe time to let that go, Jessie, I think. Oh, no.
No, I don't think so.
My mother-in-law's still got my husband's first stitches.
What?
Yeah, from when he had a hockey fight.
That's strange.
Isn't it?
What about your kids' teeth?
Yeah.
Have you got any of your kids' teeth?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I've got other kids' teeth as well.
Oh, okay, you psycho. Donna, good morning. What can't you let go of, Donna?
My microwave, believe it or not.
That sounds a little bit dangerous. How old are we talking here, Donna?
Yeah, I think you could be right there. We got it in 1985.
You got to watch out, Donna.
I know.
Whip up some popcorn.
Oh, dear.
And then all of a sudden... Oh, yeah. Although they probably made them much better back then.
Probably.
They're made to last.
So, Donna, is it... I'm just trying to think, the old microwaves, didn't you used to turn a dial? It wasn't actually digital? Is it?
That is the crazy thing about it. It is digital.
It is digital. Okay.
It is digital, yeah. And it is still going, well, I believe strong.
Okay. Hang in there, Donna, I reckon.
Yeah, it's good.
Why not? Amber, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're good. What can't you let go of there, Amber?
I can't let go of my time zone tickets from back when I was like 9, 10 years old. So this is back in like 2006. You can't even use them anymore to claim your toys. I just have them in a box.
So what would happen? What if happened if someone was to get rid of them? Like, how heartbroken would you be?
Well, my partner's actually tried to get rid of them a couple of times when we've moved house.
Yeah.
And I've been like, no, not doing that. I don't even know why I'm keeping them at this point. It's just, I don't know. I'd be heartbroken if I threw them out, I think.
It's me or the time zone tickets.
A little time stamp, I guess.
Oh, I just love the thought of Amber going down to like the beach house and having them laugh in her face.
I'm sorry, these expired 7 years ago.